Okay, I'm starving. I haven't eaten for a couple of days, and normally I would wait and not eat again, but nah. You know, sometimes you just got to listen to your body, and unfortunately we've got no food here. I mean, we've got this, which looks yummy, but this was made meatballs for a party, for a play date. My daughter's got friends coming over, so that's been made in advance and I can't touch it. So there's nothing in the fridge. There really is nothing in the fridge, unless I just want to eat like some grapes. So you have to order. I'm gonna have to order. Ooh, somebody left a review. 5-star, phew. Okay, good. Right, I'll answer that one later. Don't understand how much stress sometimes the reviews give, you know. Anyway, now what do I feel like? I'm not gonna take too long. It's the good thing about having you pressurize me. Get on with it. Do I feel I want to stay low carb? Which normally I go for like some grilled meats and salad, but I kind of feel like something a bit spicier. Maybe, you know what? There was an Indonesian place that I ate with my little girl once, and I could only have one dish because, you know, I was just eating there. But now I'm ordering. I could order like a few different dishes just to try them. Let me just quickly do something here. Chicken wings, boneless chicken wings stuffed with vegetables. That sounds kind of interesting. See, they've got loads of noodles and rice dishes. You know, but I feel like I can't do that. Rendang. Always the test of a good Indonesian restaurant, isn't it? A rendang, got to check it out. And chicken with red aroma. See, I'm just getting lots of meats. Where's the vegetables? See, vegetables are all tied in with noodle dishes. All right. Yeah, I'll get another chicken dish, and then I'm gonna have to cook myself some vegetables, I guess. All right, I'm just gonna pick randomly here. Picking randomly. Okay, good. Go. I'm so hungry. So hungry. Go to checkout. Yeah. Try to upsell me, of course, always. No. Pay. Always way too much money, deliveries, but hey, sometimes it's got to be done. And go. Place delivery order. And we're done. Now I've got to think about what to eat with it, because I didn't get any rice, because I don't want to have any carbs. And I have here some of these tofu skins, so I'm probably going to cook some of those. So do you want to do that with me? Let's do that. How's it all going, everybody out there? I have not been, let me turn the light on, how about that? That would be good. I have not recorded for a while. My daughter's been ill with the flu, and I've been trying to, anyway, lots of different things. Chinese New Year's coming up. This will probably come out after Chinese New Year or around. No, actually, maybe before. And normally every Chinese New Year I do like a little speech. I say little, but it's usually quite involved speech about lots of things unrelated to tea. Although everything is related to tea, right? As in, tea is like the conduit of conversation and thoughts, and so they're often thoughts that happen while I'm drinking tea. So every New Year I usually do that, and it's normally related to a game, which I normally do at the end of every year. For those of you who follow Mayleaf, you'll know what I mean. But this year we didn't do a game, or last year we didn't do a game. So I was thinking, should I just skip it this year? But it's kind of become a tradition, and it's kind of also become something that I feel is like a marker in every year of things that I've been thinking about. And it's kind of nice, like a journal or a document of my thoughts every year for me to look back on. And it gives me a sense of relief when I put them out. Not so much because everyone can hear my ideas, but just for me, it feels like all those thoughts that have been rattling around my head, they're now out. I can, in a way, stop thinking about them because it's recorded. So I can always look back and go, what the hell was I thinking about? Because I do forget my own thoughts, as we all do. And so, yeah, I've been thinking today about what to do. And I want to do, because there's been lots going on in my head, but I want to do a speech about love, which is not something that I thought I'd be doing, but it's just been in my head recently. I'm very cautious about sound because I know that this sounds really loud to that microphone, doesn't it? So tofu skin. Have you ever had this stuff? It's good. It's kind of like becomes pasta-like. Not that it's imitating pasta, but it is good. So yeah, I'm thinking about a speech about love and thoughts about redefining or reframing the concept of love and looking at the history of love a little bit. So yeah, if you are watching after that speech has come out, I'll try to remember, which I'll probably forget, but I'll try to remember and go back and put it in the description of this video so that you can actually go and see what actually came out of all of these thoughts about love. So I've spent the whole day literally just sort of thinking about love and researching love and different ideas of love. And there was one point in the day where recently, in the last hour or so, where I was just like thinking, man, I am supposed to be doing so many things for work. So many things I've said yes to that I need to organize. Like, you know, it gets boring me saying it, but you know, just like super long to-do list. And yet I've just stopped everything to research love, which has got nothing to do with anything to do with my work at all, but hey, c'est la vie. Wrong one. I can never find the lid. That one will work. That one will work, yes. Okay, so we're just gonna boil up some of these tofu skins, and then I'll probably dress them in a bit of soy sauce and vinegar. Oh, this soy sauce came in. I bought it from Japan. I'm so tempted to taste it, but it's meant to be for one of the short videos for this channel. So I'm gonna have to hold back. This is what's happened. Another thing we got in was this hoshigaki, which comes out every year. And I'm so excited to try one because I haven't had one for a couple of years. And I ordered it from Japan. You know, they have a very limited time window. You can only order it once per year. So excited they arrived. But again, I want to save it up and eat it, get proper reaction when I do my short video. My daughter, my wife, they've both been eating them. And I've just been looking at them going, ah! Because I really want to, like, you know, shoot the video and make sure that it's authentically me tasting it at that time rather than me tasting it like a day before, knowing what it tastes like. So yeah, so that soy sauce is looking at me, those hoshigaki are looking at me, but I'm not going to touch them. I'm going to hold back, but I need to shoot those videos soon. I'm making a giant mess here. I don't know, it's because I'm conscious of making too much noise. My daughter's snoring in the background. She's still recovering from the flu, and so she's like, yeah, she's all stuffed up. Stuffy stuffer. Right, if I'm gonna break fast, I wanna first like hit my digestive system with some vinegar. And I got some unbelievable vinegars. Yeah, we'll do the Muscat. This brand of vinegar maker from France. She does all of her vinegars, I think it's a she. Open air, so it's just like wild fermentation in these open air vats, apparently, with the most amazing grapes. This is Muscat grapes. Oh, the smell on this. Again, I was supposed to do a video, but hey, I might double it up. the smell. First of all, there's a distinct acetone quality to her vinegars. So it has like a little bit of a nail varnish remover quality, which to some people might be a bit like, oh, and I get that. But at the same time, it sort of has this really wild, rich quality to it, this acetone. And I've always liked the smell of nail varnish remover. And I've never felt like I should really eat them for obvious reasons. Come on, get in. I'm going to tidy this up. This is a mess. Hold on. Get that in. All right. So yeah, I haven't, I don't drink nail varnish remover, obviously, but the smell on this is just, it hits you with this very sharp acetone note, but then it's obviously much richer with these like mulched sweet muscat grapes, like yeasty, warm, nutty quality to it as well. I'm going to dilute that with water, and I know I don't have any water in that tank. Oh no, I'm going to have to dilute it with tap water. That's not acceptable behavior. Man, I know, because I gave my daughter the last of the water in that tank. But the charcoal water. I mean, our water is filtered and granderized, so it is good quality tap water, as good as it can be, but it's still not the same as when you leave it with charcoal, bamboo charcoal. It makes a big difference. Cheers, everybody. Oh, so good. Oh, bracing, acidic. Acetone goes straight up the nose. And then you've got this yeasty aftertaste, bready, yeasty aftertaste. I know I can easily overcook these tofu, so I've got to keep my eye on them. Otherwise they're just going to disintegrate into nothing. Got to keep it al dente. It's just such high quality vinegar. The richness of the acidity, it's got so many layers to the acidity. It's not just like sour, vinegary. It's almost like there's multiple different fruits in this vinegar, even though it's not. It's muscat grapes. So dessert wine kind of grapes. It's got a little honeyed quality to it, a little ambrosial nature to it. It's delicious, and it goes straight down into my digestive system that hasn't seen food for 2 days, and just hits that microbiome, bam, with some of that acetic acid to just get it all going. I already know I'm going to overcook this. See, the problem with this tofu is that there are some parts that cook really quickly, and then where it's the bend, it doesn't cook quickly at all. Bad design. If I was the makers of that tofu, I'd sort that out. My hair is proper punk, isn't it? Anyway, so yeah, I've been thinking about love. What are your thoughts on love? I don't know. There's a lot to say about it, clearly. But it's amazing to me that a concept which has been around since human history still doesn't really have clarity of definition. And I guess that's what makes it so amazing and alluring, is its elusiveness and the fact that it can mean different things to different people. But surely if we use it as a paragon of human emotions that we're looking to receive and give, then we should have a better understanding of what it is. And clearly a lot of the romantic movement has sort of, I don't know, popularized but also corrupted love. And the question is, how has that helped in terms of human relationships? And where does that bring us right now in our state of relationships with our loved ones, but also as a world as a whole? Right now I'm looking for this, and as predicted, there's going to be bits that are too soft and bits that are too crunchy in this. So now I've got a choice. Do I let the crunchy bits cook out but then disintegrate the rest, or do I just pull it off now? Pull it off. Oops, sorry. And I'm going for that. I'm going to guess that there's a load of comments that go, that's not how you cook that. You meant to steam it, blah, blah, blah. Then it'll be gentler. Okay, you're probably right. But anyway, I'll let it steam now. There you go. And I'm going to dress that with some soy sauce. Oh, I really want to use that soy sauce. I really want to use that soy sauce. But I'm not going to. Let's see where we're at. Still preparing my order, so I've got time. Yeah. Do I have soy sauce? Yeah, classic. I don't, do I? Oh, tell a lie. Got the basic le gong classic Hong Kong. So we're going to dress it with some soy sauce, a bit of vinegar, a bit of black rice vinegar, maybe put a bit of chili oil in. Yeah, the fridge is looking pretty healthily bare. Normally it's too full, my fridge, but you can see it's mostly like condiments. I know that chicken is probably for something else, but I see some little nibbles up there, but I'm not going to touch it. Who likes this stuff? I love it. This bamboo shoots and preserved vegetables in chili oil, and I will get some other chili oil as well. But the smell of this, my ex-girlfriend gave this to, she loved it, but she gave some to a Hungarian friend, and he said it smelled like wet dog. And every time I smell it now, I smell wet dog. It still doesn't put me off, but I can smell the wet dog. Yeah, bamboo shoots. I don't know if that's focusing on the rim. It probably is. I should really learn how to do quick manual focus on this, but not now. Yeah, so now I'll go wait for food. I don't know if this video is going to be long enough for us to wait for food. No, it ain't. I'm going to drink this vinegar, and I'll prep that tofu after I switch the camera off. But yeah, I just wanted to say, I'm sorry, it's been a while since I posted, but life in it, that's the way it goes. Wow. Changed my mind. Might as well prep this with you. So, what have I got here? Bowl, tofu. I realize I don't have any vegetables, so I'm steaming up some carbonara. Let's make a dressing, shall we? So let's put some soy sauce in. Not too much. I want it to be a lightly dressed salad. Some black rice vinegar, about 50-50. Pretty good. I like that. Black rice vinegar has a little bit of an anise quality to it. I've got some la pet here. Pickled tea. Let's put a little bit, not too much, because I will want to sleep tonight. But that gives like a, come on now. That gives like an umami. Oh, I love that pet. Oh, it's got fish oil. Fish in it? I think this has got a little bit of a fish sauce quality to it. So umami. So bracing though. It's got obviously that bright twang of green tea, So we'll put some of that in. That provides a nice base. Touch more. Okay. Put that in the fridge. And now we're going to do some chili oil. I've got this, I don't know if it's any good. Normally I get the classic one with the Chinese face, whatever, I can't remember the name. Wow, this one. Laogama. Classic. In fact, let's do a quick taste test. So classic. Tastes like weed. So much flavor in it. Let's compare it to the probably more expensive bougie one, which is probably going to be worse. Has a more of a mushroomy quality. I think they umami'd it up with more like shiitake in this one. I prefer the classic though. I prefer the classic. Just a little touch of that. Can always overkill. I always do. Okay. Now that looks like pond water. Pond water, but tastes amazing. So good. Can't believe it. Run out of sesame oil. Anyway, it's okay. Let's now put some of these bamboo shoots in here. Use the other side, not polluting the jars. But now I've got a really greasy spoon. Oh yeah. Oh, just that and some rice would be good. In fact, you know, that's the thing. When you're eating more like low carb keto, it's kind of harder. Not just because of the fact that, you know, you're a bit more restricted in terms of what you've got to pick and choose a little bit more. But because like it's so easy to use carbs and do that and just put like a big steaming bowl of rice, of which I have some here. See, temptations are all around me. It'd be so much easier, and then I wouldn't have to order. Not that I'm complaining. I do still get a little childish thrill out of like, you know, ordering takeout, even though I know it's not good for me, you don't know what's in it. But this place is meant to be, I mean, I've been there, it's proper authentic. And I was quite impressed. I got a duck dish with them and it was like really good flavor. Very good sourcing. So I'm interested to see what their rendang is going to be like. Let's put it that way, because the rendang is the true test. So these vegetables go in. Yeah, I really could have just had this with some rice, or actually just this with the tofu. This is the problem with me. I always overdo it. Now, when I order delivery, I'm fully aware that I'm over ordering, because usually the leftovers the next day are wolfed up by someone in the house. And if I'm paying a delivery fee, I might as well try out different things. Otherwise, I'm just trying one dish and that's boring. All right, tofu goes in. Give it a little stir up. Oh man, that looks good. Let that all soak up together. The lapette, soy, vinegar, bamboo shoots, cavolo nero. Happy days. Give it a try. Good. Very good. Right. Put this all away. So what's been happening, people? What's been happening in your life? Ooh. My daughter's making noises. January. Chinese New Year. You ready for the Lunar New Year? What does it mean for you? Does it mean anything? For me, it means a time. I actually really do. I did a video before where I was walking in the heath saying I don't feel like January 1st is New Year, and I really don't. But Chinese New Year feels like a little bit more like New Year. It feels like, yeah, I can kind of get down with the lunar calendar a little bit more. It feels like it's we can start to think about the new year. And for me, it represents a time, as I said, of sort of formulating all the things that I've been thinking about over the last 12 months and trying to put it in a speech, and then sort of starting afresh and beginning again. And every new year, previously we used to fling open the doors of our business and basically invite anybody over for a celebration. We haven't done that since COVID. I know a lot of people are asking why not. The truth is, it's really tiring. It's fun, but it's super exhausting because you're having to speak to about 300 people. I've got to do speeches and workshops and all the rest of it. And I've kind of gotten used to not doing it, which is the way of COVID, isn't it? A lot of things people got used to just not doing. And yeah, that's one of them. But, you know, I still celebrate it, and I still want to celebrate it with you, which is why I do these videos about random things like love. Okay, now I am going to wait for the food to arrive. So I'll see you when it's here.